Good morning. What's quackin'? It's What's Quackin' Wednesdays with the University of Illinois Extension 4-H team. We have another egg siding experiment for you to try at home. For this experiment, you will need a styrofoam plate, an unfertilized egg from the grocery store, some sewing needles or toothpicks will work fine, and then something to label the parts of the egg. We're going to talk about what's on the inside of the egg and how does it help the chick survive. So to do this, you will crack the egg. You'll try to do this in the center of the egg, definitely not at the fat end. So the most obvious part is the shell, and that's the hard out covering that protects the growing embryo and is made of calcium carbonate. So we can label that as the shell. Then, if you look inside of the egg at the fat end, you can see the air cell, which is a small pocket of air that forms. And it helps the chick breathe soon before it hatches. So we'll take our air cell label and we'll label that part of the egg. Next, you will notice this white runny part, and that is the albumin, commonly known as the egg white. And that helps the egg or the growing embryo and keeps it cushioned and helps it whenever the hen moves around. Next, we will find the shell membrane, going back a step, and that is this clear part on the inside, just the inside layer of the shell. And you can actually stick the needle through that for the shell membrane. Next, we're going to go back over here to the egg, and you'll see the yolk, but what's holding the yolk together is the vitelline membrane. And you can actually pick up the membrane and stick the needle underneath of it. But we won't do that because we don't want to pop the yolk. And that's just another layer of protection. Next, the yolk stores food to feed the embryo and is the big yellow part in the center. Next, we have the chalaza, or chalaza as I like to say, and that's the two white cords at each end of the egg, and that helps keep the yolk centered inside of the shell. Finally, we have the germ spot, and that's the white spot on the yolk that shows if the egg is fertile or not. And that's more hard to see than others, and sometimes we have to look for it. But we're going to stick it right here near this white patch. And there we've labeled the parts of an egg. Feel free to try this at home with adult supervision. Thanks for watching What's Quackin' Wednesdays. See you next time.